Making the most of his time on the floor. He's the only guy starting who normally starts, and he's played 18 minutes and has 23 points.
Wow.
And 8 rebounds. It's NBA halftime. It's presented by Hyundai. Ernie Johnson, Charles Barkley, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal on the final night of the regular season. And we take a look at the epic moment presented by Hyundai. And a closer look at the night for the Joker. 23, the Spurs resting Wemby. They got some starters playing.
Yeah, but it's just
Castle's playing.
Yeah, Fox
you
is
just
playing.
take this guy for granted, man.
Yep.
It's just amazing how great he is.
Yeah. 7 out of 12 from the floor, hasn't missed from the free throw line.
There you go, kid.
And a few picks. And a few picks of the first half from the Diesel.
Yes, I love the way he's playing. Roll the tape. Listen, this guy will always be in the MVP category. He's playing great. I said earlier, Ernie, if I'm him, I want that number 3 spot. I want Minnesota in the first round because he always has his way with Gobert. He's playing with great energy, not worried about getting hurt. I don't know if he's trying to get the MVP, but listen, he's playing great.
Oh, he's trying to get the MVP. That's why he's playing.
And if he does win it, congratulations to him again. But
Why not? That's not
great
your
player,
fault.
Ernie. Playing great.
Yes, he is.
Happy for him. But Ernie,
Yes.
you know, whenever we tried to, when we knew we had home court advantage, we didn't worry about the team, but we liked our matchups. Like, okay, I want to play him in the first round because it's going to be easy. Doesn't matter who we have to play in the second round or the Western Conference Finals. So again, if I'm Joker, he's always had his way with Gobert. That's who I want in the first round.
San Antonio's locked into the 2 seed, so the game means nothing to them. Denver, with a win, will be the number 3 seed, and as Shaq points out, take on the Minnesota Timberwolves in the first round. But if Denver should blow this lead, lose this game, and the Lakers win, then the Lakers would be 3 and Denver would be 4. Let's see what the Lakers are up to as they're home against the Utah Jazz.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I know.
This music sucks.
This music.
I mean, when I said I mean jazz.
Oh,
He ain't going to dunk it, though. Oh.
You don't need to, man. That guy can't block a shot.
Hey, listen, I'm telling you something. Karl Malone and John Stockton rolling over the
the
grave.
grave.
Come on, man.
dominating.
Uh-oh.
Up.
He killed Shaq in his day.
Woody, I'll tell you.
And LeBron off the inbounds.
I'm telling you, man. Come on.
Come on, what?
And I disagree with these guys.
And what?
No. Listen, I'm not saying you avoid anybody, but you have to find, like, they're going to be at home either way in the first round. But I'm like, I'd want to play San Antonio instead of OKC in the second round.
You sound scared, Chuck.
No, you're scared. You know, you're scared. You're the dog.
That's what we're saying. That's exactly what we're
I've said
saying.
it 100 times that you sound scared. I want to play them rather
You
than.
can't avoid people to a championship.
Yes, you can't.
No, can I just say what I want to say?
You are.
Don't
We've
make me
heard it,
slap
but
the
go
hell out
ahead.
of you on television. I just think personally, the Spurs are an intriguing team. They've never been in the fire before. We don't know how they're going to react when they get in there. That's all I'm saying. Now, you know how OKC gonna react because they got the best team in the NBA. They're the deepest team in the NBA. But the Spurs,
And they're the reigning champions.
they're the reigning champs, but also
And you got to beat the champs to be the champs.
Listen,
but also,
Shaq, you know what that sounds like?
You get
Go get a dog. Go get a dog.
also-
Scared dog. Scared man.
Even with Victor Wembanyama, even with Victor Wembanyama,
Whoa!
man,
Victor who?
Wembanyama,
Okay, thank you.
Joker's still the best player in that series.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay, that's up to you.
Mr. Officer, we don't want to play the Spurs.
We don't want to play this. We
You're
want to play
watching.
Spurs, just in case.
NBA halftime presented by Hyundai. Can he not run to the board?
No, they didn't give me a chance to run.
He's not eligible for
That's
postseason
Phoenix
awards.
Tyler, y'all. Phoenix Tyler always tweets us.
About to take off. I was about to take. Come on, Chuck. Come on, Chuck. Come on, Chuck.
Sit back down and we'll go.
No, I ain't sitting back down. You late, brother. You late, brother. You late, brother.
Here from the Altitude Studios, and a 22-0 run in that second quarter where the Spurs went 8 full minutes without a bucket. They didn't score.
Yeah, they didn't, and I just think a lot of part of this, the big lion's share of this first half for me, has been the Nuggets' size really bothering the Spurs and just punishing the Spurs all game long. You're talking about an enormous edge rebounding. They've got 13 offensive rebounds for 19 points off of those, and then they've just got so many more possessions. As you've mentioned, Curtis Jones, some others, they turned those into threes, but I just think the Nuggets' size has really battered the Spurs in that first half.
In honor of Masters Sunday and Rory McIlroy defending his green jacket, we present these halftime highlights in Augusta National mode. Ladies and gentlemen, hello, friends. We give you a three from Julian Strother. The long hitter out of Gonzaga could not miss, Chris Dempsey. Some of the shots from the fringe were glorious.
That floater right there.
Nikola Jokic also rolling in 23 points. When push came to shove, though, the Spurs pushed back. Did they ever? They made it close, but in the second quarter emerged a young amateur out of Iowa State, a swashbuckling fella.
What a three-point shot there, Vic.
Curtis Jones, 13 points. Don't forget the big fella from Lithuania.
Turnaround yumminess.
Powerful
that
game.
jumper.
Jonas Valanciunas. Witness here the grace and skill of the game we all love, and the Serbian bear leaping among the pines. 23 points at the half. The crowd roars as the Nuggets put 70 on the Spurs in that first half of play.
They did. Well done on the Masters style highlights there, Vic. But in the first half, which is what they did, 8 more shots than the Spurs were able to. So, look, I don't know that we'll see Nikola Jokic in the entirety of the second half, but if the Nuggets want to just continue this down the road, if you are going to rebound like this, then you're going to give yourself a chance to walk out there with a victory.
Nuggets are up at the break. They're up double digits at the break. When we come back, we'll look at what's happening elsewhere in the NBA and what the Nuggets will need to do for playoff seeding. In the house? Well,
not anymore.
Not anymore, Milwaukee. He gone.
He's gone. Yeah, it's been a tough time for him. What a weird season in Milwaukee with Giannis. Speculation whether it's going to be traded. The team just not performing. This is quite honestly not surprising.
All right, all the Eastern Conference games are done for the day, so the Eastern Conference bracket is set, and that's what it looks like. Of these games, these seeds, which one intrigues you most? You like that 4-5 Cleveland-Toronto?
I really do, because I think either one of those two teams can win that series. Toronto's had a really nice season, good defensive team. Cleveland's been a little bit up and down over the course of the season, although a lot of that had been due to lack of good health. They've got a lot of those players back, so they will be formidable. I will say this, the Knicks and Hawks series, that will be maybe in terms of a spread seeds, that's going to be very, very interesting. The Hawks, 20-5 in their last 25 games.
We'll find out where the Nuggets end up shortly here. They are currently 14 points in front of the Spurs at the half, which, by the way, the largest deficit at home for San Antonio at the half all season. To end like this.
Yeah, which is okay. You know, I mean, that would be fine by me. You know, you play the Minnesota Timberwolves, obviously. This is a series that we have seen multiple years. And look, the Nuggets played well against the Timberwolves this year. I just wouldn't worry about them all that much in that series. And then you would move on to play the number 2 seed. Most likely, obviously, San Antonio taking care of where the number 7 is going to be.
Nuggets up big at the half. We'll see if we've seen the end of Nikola Jokic for today.
Yeah.
He may not return to this game. He's having fun out there. 23